Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, broadcasting to give you the latest data as to what's going on in the real estate market. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Roman Shersher, your number one online resource for buying property, located here in California, Southern California, as well as doing business in Northern Florida, Jacksonville in particular. Here to answer your questions as to what's going on, what's really going on in the real estate market. It's kind of a crazy time right now because in the last year and a half, we've seen it go like this, then down, then right back up again. And today, it's one of the hottest markets that we've seen on record. And last week, I gave an update as to why prices are going up. And the consensus is two things. Number one, we don't have a lot of people selling their homes. And we have a lot of buyers out there, even though the interest rates are very high. But most importantly, we don't have a lot of homes coming to market. So today, I'm just going to focus on one topic alone. I usually cover many topics. The topic is why there's so little inventory out there. Why are there so few houses on the market and these buyers are tripping over them? Multiple offers, properties selling for $200,000, $300,000, $600,000 above the list price. Here we had one property we found just like that 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to go over just that. Remember, if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button down below. It reminds me to keep creating content and videos just like this. I get approached all the time by people that say, you know what? I don't really know you, but I watched your video, and that just feels so good. And so when I get those likes, it just reminds us, hey, this is content that people are finding to be useful. All right, let's get into our current projects. We are in escrow on a beautiful home for our clients in Cypress Park. We eliminated the competition. There was no competition because of a strategy that we use that I've learned. Been doing this for 16 years now. And so learn this technique. We before the competition got in, we locked it up for my clients at a little. It still was over ask, but it was not even nearly what the properties in that area were going over ask. Next, looking at a property in Valley Glen, a fixer that either is going to come to market or we're going to take down and do a flip, a rehab on it, renovate it, and put a beautiful new home, renovated home on the market afterwards. Another one also in Chatsworth. If you're looking for something in those areas, I can help. I have these two properties I can put you into and help you with the renovation. They call me the renovating realtor because I've been flipping for way longer than I've been a broker. I've been a broker for already 14 years. And so I know my way around this. I can help. And so the service level that you get with us above and beyond what you'll get from the typical broker out there. And lastly, we're finishing up a renovation in Jacksonville. Let's get into the topic of the day. Let's get into what's going on in this housing market. All right. So just 1% of all the U.S. homes are changing hands this year. This is the lowest percentage in over a decade. And the reason why, I'll explain in a minute. But about 14 out of every 1,000 homes changed hands in the first half of 2023, compared to 19 during the same period in 2019 before the pandemic, when it was more of a normal stabilized market. Okay, so that is a drop of what, 30%? The turnover rate for large suburban homes, bigger homes, 4-bedroom or more, has declined even more. The lowest turnover rate in over a decade, 10 years. Now, in 2018, Freddie Mac put out an article where it was a study, and they found that we were short on demand to meet demand in terms of housing. We needed to put out about 2.5 million more homes. Okay. 2.5 million more homes needed to be built in 2018 because there was a shortfall in the amount of single-family homes because of construction. Our country is the hardest to build homes in. The amount of regulation and red tape is unheard of. It's more than anywhere in the world. California adds multiple more levels to that. Okay. So on top of not having enough homes in 2018, 2.5 million shortfall according to Freddie Mac, there was a boom in late 2020 and 21 during the pandemic. And it was driven by a couple of things. Number one is the pandemic, remote work. People were working from anywhere. There was a surge in investor purchases during that time. And our mortgage rates were at all-time lows. Okay. So it already depleted the already low inventory levels. Then in 2022, last year, the interest rates doubled. They went from low threes. Now they're at 7, and they went above 7 even. Okay. So that further exacerbated the shortfall, shortage, because it locked the people that had homes into their home with that low rate. Because if they literally went from a 4-bedroom to a 3-bedroom, but they went from a 3% to a 7% loan, they would be paying more for the 3-bedroom home than they paid for their 4-bedroom home at that 3% rate, which is asinine, and it doesn't make sense. And so nobody's selling their homes. Okay. What people want most are mid-sized homes in neighborhoods with highly rated schools that are move-in ready. Okay, the homes that don't need additional fix-up, because with today's high rates, they're having to put higher down payments, and they have a shortage of cash to go and do those renovations. Okay, so those homes, those bigger homes in good neighborhoods, they're even harder to find. They're averaging about 16 out of every 1,000 4-bedroom suburban family homes sold in the first half of the year, down from 24. So that's a 33% decline nationwide. Okay. Now let's talk about California. California has historically always had the lowest housing turnover rate because of our state tax laws. We have a Proposition 13, okay, Prop 13, that basically incentivizes homeowners to stay in their home because it doesn't increase their property tax. They don't have that in other states. In other states, every year they have a steady rise in the property tax based on appreciation. People here lived in the same home for 30 years, and that home could be $10,000 a year in property taxes today. They're still paying $400 a year on their property tax. Okay. And the homeowners that have the smallest pool of options are in the Bay Area. Only six out of every 1,000 San Jose homes have turned over to a new owner this year. We have the lowest turnover rate in the U.S. Just 6 out of every 1,000 homes in San Jose changed hands in the first half of this year. The lowest rate out of the 50 most populous U.S. metros, followed closely by Oakland, San Diego, and Los Angeles. Los Angeles, Sacramento, and Anaheim also fall in this. These places are only turning over about 8 out of every 1,000 homes to a new owner. So nationwide, 14 out of every 1,000 homes are turning over. In California, in Los Angeles, only 8 out of every 1,000 homes are turning over. Tremendously low numbers. So this is why we have such an inventory shortage. We already have historically low inventory shortage. On top of that, now 95% of our homeowners that have not moved or turned over their home, 95% of those have rates that are under 4%. Where are they going to go? What are they going to do? All right. All right. Let's take a look at the mortgage rates. So last week, the mortgage rate on the 30-year fix was 6.87%. Today, it's risen in the last week. It was at 7% yesterday. It's dropped 0.02%. So we're just under 7%. 15-year fixed was 6.28%. Now it's 6.35. The jumbo was 6.88. Now it's on par with the 30-year fixed at 6.98. The 5/1 ARM was 6.95. It's now 6.96. Didn't move much. And the FHA was 6.5. Now it's 6.58. And the VA was 6.49 and raised 10 basis points to 6.59. All right. So my quote of the day is by G.K. Chesterton. And his quote is this: "The aim of life is appreciation." Okay? And when people talk about appreciation, they think, I want my kids to appreciate me. I want people to appreciate the things I've done for them. I want to be appreciated in this world. Well, it has a different meaning when applied to real estate. I think it expands the meaning. And the aim in life in real estate is to appreciate your property value, your rents, your income. And so I wish that all of you uh, achieve your aims in life and are appreciated and enjoy appreciation in so many ways. Remember, check out the links to the content on my Facebook page. And if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. It really helps us know that these messages are well received. I appreciate you guys spending the time to check out today's the July 21st version of California Market Update. Everyone have a great weekend. This is Roman Shersher, your #1 online resource for buying property. Signing off.